little girl's first time on the internet. She posts a countdown of human deaths. It clearly states the time of death for each person. Some people only live half a month. Some people live 80 years. A man pulls out his cell phone and it says he has 1 minute to live. He thinks it's a nuisance text, and the next thing he knows, he's being hit by a truck. And this older woman sees that she's got 3 minutes to live. She unplugged everything in the house and tightened the faucet. Not only that, she also tightened the gas tank. She was so relieved. She reached for the beef on the counter. Suddenly, the cupboard collapsed and smashed her to pieces. It turned out that the girl was God's daughter, living in a place called heaven, and God controls everything on earth with a 50-cent computer. In the beginning, there was no life on earth. God used the computer to draw all kinds of animals. Soon the earth was overrun by animals. They went to the movies in packs or stayed home and watched cartoons. Over time, God realized something was wrong. He created the first man and the first woman. They fell in love at first sight and started reproducing. To add to the fun, God created all sorts of disasters for mankind every day. It was this perversion that made the girl hate her father so much. She accused him of being a bad man at the dinner table. The father was so angry that he beat the girl up, but the harder he beat her, the more the girl felt she was right. Then she made up her mind to go to earth to save mankind. She found her brother, Jesus. He told her that if she could find the remaining 6 disciples, her mother would reset the rules of the earth. Then she took the key to her father's office while he was sleeping and found the files of the 6 disciples inside. Then she turned on the computer and sent out the dates of the deaths of all mankind. That's what happened in the beginning. After that, she went to the washing machine and stepped into the portal to the earth. The girl is trying to save mankind. To save mankind, the girl secretly opens a portal to the earth. She crawled into a washing machine and a dark tunnel appeared inside. She crawled for 3 days and 3 nights and then an exit appeared. That's when her father, God, realized something was wrong. He rushed to the office and found that the girl had tampered with it. God was furious and went to the washing machine. The portal had been opened and he kept calling out the girl's name, but it was too late. The girl had already climbed to the exit, and she was finally on Earth. Here she felt rain for the first time and ate a hamburger from a garbage can. Soon she found the first disciple. The woman was a rich woman who had been single for 40 years and had been courted by countless men, but she has a very low self-esteem. Her left hand was amputated in a car accident when she was a child, so the girl dragged her into a dream world where the woman was reunited with her left hand. The second disciple was an older man. He's an avid workaholic who goes to work 24 hours a day, and in his heart, he wanted to be an adventurer, so the girl catches a sparrow and takes him on a journey through the world. The third disciple was a bachelor, whose greatest wish was to find a girlfriend, but his creepy looks scared off all the women. The girl asked him to try his voice. Unexpectedly, the host next to him was attracted to him and they soon became a couple. On the other hand, God came to earth from inside a washing machine. He didn't know the rules of this place and was beaten up in the hospital when he arrived. At this time, the girl found the fourth disciple. He was a security guard who wanted to be a killer since he was a kid. The girl gave him a Barrett. He raised his gun and shot the woman in front of him, but she was unharmed because she was the girl's first protege. They fell in love at first sight in the elevator, and soon the killer washed his hands of the woman. The fifth disciple was a multi-millionaire. Although she was very rich, she was so empty inside that no one ever really loved her. The girl took her to the zoo, where the gorilla immediately fell in love with the woman, and the woman brought the gorilla back home. Now all that's left is for the last disciple. The girl's first use of the computer had revealed the time of death of the human race. Everyone panicked because the time of their death was coming soon. In order to save mankind, the girl came to earth and found 5 disciples. Now all that remains is the last one. While she was looking around, God suddenly appeared. He told his daughter that the reason he was doing this was to better the human race, because once they're happy, they'll become lazy. The girl still didn't understand. She argued with her father. She got rid of her father and followed the bird's lead to the last disciple. He was a little boy. The boy's heart wanted to be a girl, but he had only 1 hour left to live. To fulfill the boy's dream, the girl gave him a red dress. Then she took the boy to the beach. The boy was lying on the ground, waiting to die. Then an out-of-control airplane suddenly fell down and slammed into the boy's direction. But miraculously, the plane was back in the sky, and the countdown to death was gone. It turns out that the girl had already found 6 disciples, together with the 12 disciples of her brother Jesus. All 18 disciples had been found. The mother loved the number 18 and happily cleaned up in heaven. She accidentally unplugged the computer that controls the earth. When she plugged it in again, all the data inside disappeared, so the mother rewrote the rules to her liking. From then on, everyone could live forever and gain special abilities. Not only can they run under the sea, they can also eat barbecue in the snowy mountains. This is the end of the movie.